Hello everybody. I always say hello. So weird in my intros. I don't know why I do that. I don't do that in real life. Anyways, today's video is all about this look. This is the look I wore in my Paris vlog, and so many of you guys requested me to recreate this look, even though I feel like I've done a tutorial similar to this, grunge glam maybe. You guys still really wanted to see it, so I wanted to share exactly what I did to achieve this. It really includes like all of my favorite, most trusted products, because these are the ones I brought with me on my trip and I knew were going to work for me, especially if I was in a rush. And they weren't gonna play me, they were gonna do exactly what I needed them to do. On a side note, I think this may be the most fake looking wig that anybody could ever own. It was a Halloween wig from a Halloween store. Don't know what I was expecting for $16.99, but it looks like trash. I'm sorry. I won't keep you guys here too long and ramble. Let's just hop into the tutorial. Let's start. So this look is gonna be really simple. It's gonna be all from one palette, but we're gonna start with some primer potion, and I'm using the Urban Decay primer potion. Just going to pop this on, rub it in. Very, very simple stuff we're doing here. Take it underneath your eyes, because we will be putting shadow underneath, and we want the same intensity from the top to the bottom. All the shadows are going to be from my overused Modern Renaissance palette. I feel like I've used this in so many tutorials, but I really do reach for it that often. The only colors I'm going to use are him, a little bit of him. So pretty much that's a lot of shadows, but all matte, neutral, brown, some warm, some neutral, some cool. Starting with a warm brown, raw sienna, I'm going to, on a fluffy brush, put that in my crease and kind of just be like a little messy with it. You can kind of just really go for it. And I like them really close underneath my brow where it starts. Now taking warm taupe, I'm just going to push this all over my lid. This has become one of my favorite shades from the palette. Taking a dark brown color on a MAC 228, I'm just going to press this on my lash line. Then I'll give it a nice little blend out and build it up again. Now we are just going to wipe away any fallout. That dark brown shadow tends to kind of do that. For moisturizer, I've been loving the new Glam Glow Volcasmic Matte Glow. I had the original that had sparkles in it, and I thought I loved that one, but I prefer this one all the way. The Matte Glow is just beautiful. For primer, I'm using the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. Again, I am obsessed with this primer. I've been using it now for probably a year, and I have tried other things, and I always tend to come back to this guy. For foundation, I use this guy right here. He is the Clinique Even Better, and I am shade Buff 25. I was in a big rush that day, so I kind of just went like this and then blended it in with my fingers for the most part, and then at the last second took a beauty blender and made sure he was good to go. I've been like wanting to show my cat ears this whole time, so sorry if the framing was weird. I should have just done this the whole time. Oh, I totally forgot. I was gonna blend it with my fingers. That's technically what I did that day, but I totally just forgot. My favorite concealer for redness and breakouts, not for the under eye, is the Laura Mercier little guy that looks like this. Look how used he is. He is abused. I am SC3, which I actually think is too dark for me, but that's okay. And I will put him on guys like this. He is perfect for that. This guy I can tell is gonna be a little hard to cover up. Oh, he's doing pretty good though, actually. They get harder to cover up the more they heal, I feel like, because they get dry and weird. For under the eyes, I mix the Born This Way concealer and the Urban Decay Naked Concealer. And then just bounce that in. And I don't really cut this that much because it's not too messed up, but I will lightly get closer and closer. So I'll have the product here and then bring it up and just kind of clean up that area. Using the, what are you again? Using the Laura Mercier setting powder, secret brightening powder actually. I will bake right under my cheekbones before contouring so I don't even get any contour down there. You feel me? With whatever is left on the brush, I will kind of push this underneath my eye and set that concealer using the middle shade in my Anastasia contour kit. And whatever this guy is, he's like a really loose, fluffy contour brush. For blush, I used the Tarte Amazonian Clay in Peaceful with a MAC. It rubbed off the blush brush, and I kind of placed it here, pushed it in, and then brushed up. For highlight, I used two things. The first guy I pulled out is the Sweet Peach Glow palette. This highlight shade right here, which is like a peachy pink. Placed him here and gave him a good little rub in. Some over here, a little right here, just a smidge right there, and there. The other highlight I used is Becca Moonstone, one of my all-time faves, and the exact same thing. Put it on top here, give it a good little rub. On top here. Finally, back to the under eyes, we're gonna go in with Raw Sienna, the first color and the crease color we used, and just throw this underneath the lash line. A little bit of warm taupe, the color we used all over the lid, concentrating it on the outer half portion, give it a nice little cleanup. For the lip, I wish I used a different lip color. I feel like I've overused this lip color. I've been using him for years, but I love him and he's the one I use. He is Lime Crime Cashmere. I know, very overused by me. I used no lip liner. I just went in really quickly and threw this on. Ooh, my lip is much drier than it was that day. Gonna give my lashes a lot of curl because they are ridiculously straight. Can't forget about the bottoms. Hey garbage truck, thank you for ruining my audio. Cool times we have. For the lashes, you guessed it, I'm using the Christina #WSP lashes that I overuse so much, but guys, this is the last pair I have in my collection. I'm not gonna order more. I'm going to try to branch out. If I have them, I'm gonna use them, but this is the one I use. I love them, I suggest them, but we need to move on, Brittany. We need to find a new lash. Lashes on, and this can be dangerous, but I like to give them one more curl, just very lightly. For mascara, I used my favorite, Maybelline the Falsies Waterproof, and I put this on the top and the bottom. It literally makes all of the difference. Pew! Here's the finished look. I added a super fake wig and a beanie just for fun. I really miss colored hair, and it's really, really, really hard for me to not dye my hair right now. Really trying, guys. What was this? This is not the right hand movement. I hope that you enjoyed this look. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. I reply to all comments, and give this video a like if you liked it. Share it if you want to spread the love, and I will see you guys in a couple of days. Bye! My hands are just doing like weird things in this video.